stop recording it. So once you change it, you can check it here, the start, and search for credential manager. See that? Credential manager. Click on that, and it's stored inside the Windows credential, the Git here, this one here. That's actually your information stored in here. If you delete that, it's just going to erase it. Alright, it's going to erase it, but just you don't have to do that, because once you do that, you have to reset the thing again. Alright, have to reset the thing again. There's a remove button if you want. Alright, so that's a git config for username and email. And now if you make a new commit and use git log to check it, the name will be your name and email will be your email. Alright. So if you change to another computer, you need to do that. Otherwise, your commits will be marked as this is done by someone else. Right? I think this is the most important stuff. Alright. So next thing, let's take a look at GitHub. Alright, let's take a look at GitHub. I think yesterday we all registered account for GitHub. Alright, let's see. If we just go to the GitHub.com, or just search Google GitHub and click on the first link here at GitHub. So the first one here definitely going to be that, the world's leading software development platform. It's going to navigate you to your profile page. Actually, it's going to be a home page, and going to be the people who's following, who you are following, if they have any updates. And on the left, you have all your current repositories. I'm not sure. I think you're not going to have anything left. And yeah, maybe you're going to see the same screen, maybe a little bit different, but don't worry. Make sure you sign in. Yeah. You can do it again. Just do it again. Yes. And every time we do it, just reset it. You just using up arrow. Yeah. Don't use a mouse. Just use the make that true and hit enter. Yeah, you can. Yep, that's it. Yes. Just stay. Just stay here. Right. Make sure you sign into your GitHub. We're going to move to the next step. Let me know if you have any question. All right. So we are going to create our first repository, our first folder, our first project, right? So on the left, there's a new button, right? There's new. We're gonna create a new one here. It's gonna definitely bring you to this page. Let me know if you cannot find this button.
I'm not on that page.
Not on that page. So let me see which page you're on. Okay, same thing. Start a project. Yeah. If you see there's somebody who start a project, something like started. Yeah.
No, I know you did. I was looking at mine and I saw you were.
But that's not usually the case. You gotta verify email.
Yeah, verify your email, sign in.
I thought it was already signed in. That's why. No, you signed in. It's just you gotta verify. Do it on your phone. It's cool.
Right. Once you see this screen, just waiting for me. All right. If you can see the screen, just waiting for me. The screen on the what's that? LED screen. Right, if you can see the screen, just give me a second. Make sure everyone is following. So if you can also get into this page from like different places. Like if you see on the right top right corner, your picture there. Click on that, and there are a few options. You can choose your repositories, the second one. You're going to be able to see all your repositories there. And there's also a new button on here. You can also click on that. That's going to go to the same place. So what we do here is just basically create a new repository, right? So we're going to move on. If you still cannot get in this page, I'm going to help you afterwards. So here, we basically can choose the owner. Definitely it's going to be yourself. Repository name. It's going to be this project name. You basically can name it anything you like. So for this one, we're going to call it git test. Matches what we did this morning. Git test. Or git dash test. Let me make it bigger so you can see it. Git test. I don't think the space is allowed here. If you leave space, it's going to automatically transfer it into dash. Description, that's optional. Just leave a description about what you are doing here. You can leave that empty, or you can just write something like a test git, something like that. Just test git function or anything. Just some, that's the option. You can leave that empty if you want. And here you can choose you want it to be public or private. You say public, that means anyone can see this repository. You choose who can commit. Make it public means everyone can see your code, but they cannot touch it. It's only editable by yourself. You can choose who to give the permission to be able to edit it. And private means you are the only one can see it. Only the people you choose can see that well. So we're going to make it public, right? So we're not hiding some company his secrets. If you do, you can make it private. And we can just go ahead, click on the, don't have to change anything here, just create a repository, right? So the only thing matters here is just repository name. Give a name and click on create repository. And you should see the page like this. You should be able to see a page like this. Right, waiting for 1 more minute. Let me know if you have any question.
So after you put in test git function in the description, then you can just hit create repository?
Yes, exactly. You just need to put the name there. The description is optional. Alright, so we're going to move to the next step. If you are still stuck on some point, I'm going to help you after we're done this. Right? So here they actually give you 3 options. This is actually 4 options. Quick start, if you've done this kind of things before, and or create a new repository on the command line. And here it says or push an existing repository from the command line. Import code from another repository. So we're definitely going to choose the second one because we already create a folder this morning, right? So which is git let me see, where is that? Do I still keep it? Did I delete it? Let me see, hold on. Okay, I think I deleted it, but I'm just gonna quickly create it again. I think you already have this, the git test we did this morning, and inside this folder we have some files, maybe this one, any files, and we're gonna change that into a Git folder quickly. Git init. Git, you already did this morning. Git add dot git commit. First commit. Right, you already did this in the morning, so you don't have to do it again. Right, so you have this one in the morning, the file. That's a file we already have, and we want to push this existing repository from the command line. So these 2 are the code we need. Right, there's 2 lines of code. So what you can do here is copy these 2 lines. Copy these 2 lines. You can just click this button to copy these 2 lines. or you can just highlight, right click, copy, and both work. You just click on this one, it's going to copy the 2 lines. The button on the right. Right? You can see that one. Don't copy the wrong code. The push add existing repository from the command line. The button on the right. Right, so we're going to go back to our folder on desktop. Open that. Git bash inside it. And then we're going to paste our code inside here. Paste. Right, so it's going to basically paste the 2 lines code we copied and hit enter. And then you can see a progressing bar start to push it. And that's it. If you see the same screen I see, that means your code is already in GitHub. So basically, you just come here, copy 2 lines, and paste that back into the command line interface, the git bash. Alright, so if you go back to check your GitHub, I won't see any difference. But if you refresh the page, reload the page, you can see the file is inside here right now. Changes, the file is in here. And that means we just create that commit and upload that into the GitHub. Right, so reload, once you push it, you see the screen here. You see that screen, it says like a something like that, right? Just something says total 3 to this place, blah blah blah, branch master set up to track remote branch master from origin, something like that. And you go back to the browser, to here, and refresh your page. You're going to be able to see this. Refresh your page, right? Reload button is on the top, or you can just hit F5 to refresh your page. Reload button here. Reload this page. On the way top left, the sort button. So if you refresh it, it should be the same thing as I did here. That means your code, your item is already in the GitHub. Anyone still getting trouble with that? Yeah, I help you on that one. So if you make that work, and you can try to add some new changes and try to do this process again, git add, git commit. But next time, you're gonna add in one more commit, one more command after the commit. Right? It's going to be git push, which is going to push to the GitHub. Right? If everything's working for you, you can try to add something new. Do git add, git commit, and git push. Save that one. And if your thing stuff is not working, please raise your hand and I'll help you on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so your
You have to use the password. Yeah, because you have to put Gmail. Yeah, so you have to like alter it.
Yeah, please change this one.
So class at the folder, so I create a new folder. Oh, okay. So these.
This one.
Oh, this one.
This. Paste that into the copy done. Yeah, it may pop up a window asking you to log in your GitHub account. Let's go ahead and log in.
It's taking them, so
I just do it just to make sure that it's not like this one.
there's a program called Web, and it's download, and then basically you have a certain amount of projects that you have, and they give you a certain amount of time where once you're done with all of the projects all together, you have your social backup. So you want to select it over so selling the progress. Yeah, so we're doing those projects. 20 classes. Unfortunately, I'm going to report it. Some people could get it done, but they set you up 4 months, I think. 4 months semester, and
I know I didn't do it. I did all this.
Wait, how come my
And then I was supposed to be doing it, but I kept pushing because there was one guy was
That's what I renamed it.
How come yours said that? Mine just says desktop.
Resilience, they were just looking into that. It was
If you have a desktop on the desktop, but you had to go
shit short too.
the team onto the hackathon. It would be a lot of work when I went to the hackathon.
Oh, Saturday.
Oh, that's lit. That's so fire. That is so fire.
Last week, I had like 40, 50 people, and then it was just like we have 3 hours, basically like hackathons, and I had 200 or 220 people that applied there, big tent, but or I think it was 10 or 20 people.
Everybody knows about that thing.
Which one?
Resilient.
Yeah. My man did that. My man did this one and then he did Resilient.
Yes, that was my idea.
He's like, yeah, I'm trying to follow in his footsteps.
It's gotta be that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
In fact, this one brings you along, and then you go over there, you can.
Because the other one is like, this was 20 weeks, that was like 15, 14, same amount of material.
Yeah.
No, it's 15. I know for a fact it's 15. I went to the last hackathon. Yeah, bro. So it's like way more fast paced.
Right. So this one, everywhere you go, everything's cloudy here.
Yeah. Exactly. Imagine that.
4 months to get together.
Right?
But how long are the classes?
Same, I think it's like 10 or 5 or not.
It's like 9 to 3. But the thing is, you're gonna have to stay. Like they expect you to stay.
He did say
Yeah, because like
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah, they have that. But like
They have
my friend, he used to be there until like 7 every day. Just because you have homework too. Instead of going home and doing it, you just do it right there. And the other thing is, every other week or every 3 weeks or something, they have split weeks. So like, if you don't have all the work done to that point,
Oh, let's go.
you're out. Yep, you're off the cliff. Yeah. So like, there's been times where he said he stayed there, like slept there, 2 days, and he can catch up. I mean, that's worth it. Because at the end of the day, what they try to do is simulate your work environment. So if you know you got 5 days, right? You're supposed to, see the work that you got done. I mean, the work that you got to do. And then, like, if you feel like you can't finish that in that amount of time, they want you to communicate that like you would at a workplace. Because instead of it being the day before, and you're like, you tell your boss, oh, I'm not going to be able to finish it, you're getting fired. But if you say it 5 days before, they'll work with you. It's a good simulation. Yeah.
So
You know what that happened?
I just click on it.
Where? Right here? This?
Here.
When I was, it keeps saying it
Oh, right
failed.
there, okay.
Just move my mouse here and it's showing the
Okay.
But why does it keep saying it failed?
So where is serial
Probably
add some file.
this right here.
All empty. So
I'm not sure.
we're gonna create something.
Not exactly sure.
So like for example, let's create a new folder.
Probably.
The new folder.
I'm not sure.
Git.
Wait, I haven't decided.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not getting anything that's very difficult. That's why I said.
So this is empty. So let's end this one before we create the folder one. Right? And let's create some files so we'll be able to send it to you. So for example, new text file. Right, so I create a file. I'll send this to GitHub.
There we go. Right now.
So we're going to do first thing add that to the state area. Add. And we can use dot and everything. And now it's in the state area. We want to commit it, commit the changes.
Now.
And this message. Message here. See first commit. First. Right, so that's committed as in your folder. Now it's ready to be sent to the client.
Okay.
To send it, it's very easy. Since you're in this state, just copy these 2 lines. Push and existing project function line. Just 2 lines. Just copy. Yeah, do that. With that, exit. Okay. May I ask you your username and password for GitHub? Yeah, we will log in here. You'll get out username password.
Okay.
Yeah, once you log in and you are paid to log in.
This is stressing me out.
You know your username and password? Yeah, log in. And it will, it's easier.
Oh my God.
No, it's like, yeah, boot camp. It's never easy. Like that login thing supposed to pop up?
Yeah.
It says login failed.
Yeah.
It's the wrong username. Try it again. And click on it. Yeah, enter the correct username and password for the try it again. If you cannot find it, just forget password.
I'm having the same problem.
Sure, one second. Okay, take some time. You get the same problem? Missing mass something? I don't know what is that, but let me see it. So
No, you can do the website.
Okay, try to enter
Should I put in my email instead?
you can either use them or email, both work. Okay, now it works. See this one works. Okay. Load the page. That's all. Okay. That file is here. It's with something to GitHub. Right. So try to do it again. Try to add something into the folder and see if you can push that to GitHub. And try it again. I'll be right back. Permission is denied. And did it ask you to enter your username and password? Nope. No, it's not your problem. It's previously the did this is account here. So you're gonna go to the here's for credential menu, and go to the Windows credential here. Delete the GitHub. Yeah, it's left by yeah. So try to push it again. It asks you to sign in, and once you sign in, you should be open.
So it keeps doing the same thing.
So one at a time.
So then you do that on top. You just do it until one.
But if the one wants it to keep
Let's try it again. Let's try to log in here again. See if that works.
I did the first one, I didn't do
Sign
it.
out. Try to log in with the same thing and see if that works. If that works, that means that is your
Just want to do the both one.
Okay, so you try the game. It's not working. You try to forget password, super secret, right? And we have others. Anyone? I have your idea. Sure.
So like I did the steps that you did, but
Okay, so let's see which step you are at. It's okay, we're gonna guide it. So, firstly, let's see where is the website where we're at. The GitHub website.
I did the repository.
Maybe this one. Try this one. Yes. Nice. Let's try to copy these two lines. We can copy these two. Okay, click on the get back here. This one. Try to paste them here. Right click, paste them. Here. Sourcing method doesn't match. Check it. Says this one doesn't exist. Checking all the repositories we have, your repositories. Here we go, we have it. So let's see, here I see Oh, I don't think you commit your changes in the morning. It's okay. So, okay, there's something wrong with this whole computer. It's a master here, so I think you initialize, instead of initialize the folder, you initialize the whole student computer, so you can use that. So when you initialize it, you're gonna make sure you initialize this folder, not the whole computer. So you're gonna open it. Make sure you keep the bash inside the folder, not anywhere else.
What I'm guessing is that because I
Okay,
created
so now it should work. So we're gonna first do those two steps. Git add and git commit. Then the primary step, git add docs and everything except for
I click on it.
and git commit dash m to commit my changes. Maybe I give it some message. So it's ready.
Do we always need to push?
You always need a message. You have any message you like. You always need a message. Otherwise, when you check it, you're not want to remember like what you did inside here. So you can message the here. So tried by the Git system. Then you can just go ahead and copy it to that. Everything's gonna work. And we're gonna do this time and also try it again.
Oh, that's right.
So it says unable to access, permission is the permission is denied. So that's not your issue. That's people who use this community before didn't sign out. So to sign out, we're going to search for credential. And in the Windows credentials here, I'm going to delete this GitHub account stuff. And try to do it again. It can ask you to log into your GitHub account.
Oh, wow.
And once you log in, and once it's working, you can try to do it again. Like adding some new things to your file, and then do a git add, commit, and do a push. See if that works. Now you need to verify your email first, so I can see there is a explanation mark says your email hasn't been verified. I think it's good. Don't worry about that. So, just stay by your don't have any problem. You can create a new one, click new, and just get to verify your email address. You need to log into your email, log into this email, and looking for this verification email. You can link it inside it. If you cannot find it, you can click on the recent email and send you another one. And click on link inside the email. It's trying to verify that email is owned by you. Yeah, but you need to go check your email. You have to verify that email.
Wait a minute, mine says the same thing. Why is it?
Anyone still have questions?
No.
Okay.
I was like, is that what you're like? Yeah.
I thought you was talking about up here. Like, why is this thing? Oh, no.
I think you need the two together fit. GUI and CLI.
It's saying he's the contributor, not saying he did it though.
Right.
Oh, it looks like he did it.
Oh, that's somebody who started. Damn.
I mean, that's the last time.
Nah, he got the combo.
I'm so done with you. Chill.
Yeah, I'm right.
I'm about to look at my page. It came up in my thing. Oh no, it's saying that I created it. Oh, yes, that's the stuff that I did in HP.
style.
No, I'm not. Oh. Because we are on the old.
You remember that from the hackathon? You remember that from the hackathon?
The style color thing? Yeah.
That's fine.
I wrote this style color.
Yeah.
Y'all did another course?
Not of course. Well, tried to get. Yeah, I tried to get out of course.
Same thing.
Way too many people. Like, so mine, when did you go?
August. August 4th, something like that. It was like 40, 35, 40 people in that day.
Right there.
Yeah.
Literally, right there in the, you know that, the thing that they rebuilt? The community center type thing, right there, upstairs.
Right, so
For me, apparently it was like 90 applicants, like 20 spots. Did not make it.
That day we had like 35 people in that class. But then he was like, he asked them, they had to do like one for all, one purpose training, and another one was 2 classes of all.
Yeah.
They did one for one, and another one for
and all the history is
So that's probably why we didn't get it. That makes sense. Yeah.
You should have always been here. In 2019, you should be a whole man and be like, I'm a woman to get through.
This ain't not binary.
Yeah,
They,
you don't
them, I'm they.
I was like, what?
I am a group of people.
But they find out they'd be mad at you.
They can't be mad. You found yourself. You found yourself. That's the case. That's what we call it.
the old the old information wants to be
It's a, what's it called? Spectrum.
Yeah.
Spectrum.
Yes?
I think I need my credentials changed as well because the last guy that was here became a
Okay, okay.
as a contributor.
We want all our credit.
Yeah, actually, I told them to remove their GitHub account, but like some of them didn't do it.
You gotta put your foot down.
Push.
See, most of the thing I want to
rewrite the slide. Glitch. And then it's wrong again.
Oh my God.
I need to change the page. Then there's not having the one. Try it again.
Okay, so.
Still not correct.
I just, oh my God.
Still not correct.
From here, right?
Something is wrong.
No, try again. Let's try again with this. Be careful about cases. Not this case is your email is correct. Your answer is correct.
Too much
See?
You could do it from here.
I cannot help you with that. Something you have to make sure you enter it correct. So just slow down. Try to make sure the password is definitely correct. You only have to do it once.
Make sure your email is correct too.
Yeah, you only have to do it once, but make sure that it's correct.
That's crazy.
That is. No, I don't think that
So
is
right now,
possible. Something else.
Right.
Yeah, it's already there.
Because I did in order for
Try to enter it here. Enter your username first.
That's what I had me do. I had me do it twice.
We are going to install software to save the configuration. So something is wrong. It's not your problem. It's up to you.
It's like the best thing in the world. It's not really hard. Just like
Account here, and we are going to install the Git. Go to
This is just the thing I did.
Give me 1 minute. Anyone still have
Well, I didn't mess up, but I never.
Here? Question?
I think I got it.
Got it? Okay,
Oh,
sure.
this is- no, that was the
I
acceptance.
backtrack and then redo it so I don't have all of these.
Did you link there? Yeah, yeah.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. I think it is good. Maybe good now is right again. No. Okay, still on schedule for flight. So try to sign in here with your email. Just here. Not sign up. Just sign in. Go back. Yeah, sign in with your email and password. Let's click on this. Oh, not this email. This one is saying you are adding a new email. Let's see. This is to this one. So it's this one.
Oh, that's the primary.
Recent. It's sending a new email to you. Should be able to receive it. Here. Click on that. And there should be the link. So verify email address, click on that button.
Oh, so it's just verification on my phone.
Yeah, you can do it. Just try to make sure this email is owned by you.
Right.
And try to sign in with your GitHub account here. Yeah, your email and password. Try to enter it here.
Primary email.
Yeah, a primary email and primary password. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Smart.
Permission is denied. Okay, that's I think it's someone didn't delete their account. So that means that the person that didn't delete his account, so we just have to push it to another account. And with his account,
right now,
his
he was
permission
just
was
texting me too.
denied.
How's it
While
going?
his information to this one is denied.
That's fine, right?
Again,
That's really what it
ask you
looks
to
like.
log in with
Fire.
your email
Keep it
and
as
password.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
So this is what college was, you did like a program.
He did this. He did this, and then he did another program.
The graphic design.
Oh, the graphic design? I have no idea. I think he did that before high school. Yeah. I got a good graphic design. And he actually got his own site too. He made himself wild light skin. He's not that light skin. He is not that light skin. That's his passion, the art, and design. He's not.
Well, that's just to get into the code. because it's not like they like focus in on anybody. So when they choose people, it's kind of random. So they just choose random 10 to 15 or how many people, things like that. So essentially, people that there's people who've been there for years. When I went, there was somebody that was like their fifth hackathon.
Yeah, that's
And when they went there, they like set up everything mad fast.
Did they?
Because they knew, they were working on it. So they had like a whole website up and we were just trying to figure out where it was. Trying to put the text together. And yeah, they had like people who push because like everything we're gonna learn here is HTML. So HTML is just all the words. CSS is like putting the color around.
See, it's a black and white.
And Java, like he had, but we only went through HTML. We barely touched CSS at all. But he like gave us a little bit of knowledge on it. And then we didn't touch Java. We had no Java. This dude had HTML, CSS, and you can click on things.
Would be an experience.
I think we only had
Like how you're supposed to make copies, like the cheese,
from like
eating it.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
6 times on
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
So you're gonna make sure you
yeah, until you do that, like sometimes we don't get it right. That's the first thing he said. Like, so you got to, and now you can always come back on. Sometimes you don't get it right. And once you're in, like,
I never thought I'd be doing this.
Thursday, from 3 to 6, you can always come by and like, yeah, I can't come.
He doesn't even.
Or I get a job learn coding stuff. Was downtown, like traveling from 3 to 6. That was before when there was a whole bunch of all of the little dilemma. I was going from dilemma. Coming from North Carolina. No, so yeah, no. Because my girl, she was sometimes I have to catch the bus. Paying the range.
Still need a medical field.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Probably from
Doing great.
I guess what they call it home.
Yeah,
Like a little thing called home there. So probably home to Green Tree. But not where she is. That's only that one route. That's 120. Yeah, that approach.
This is what we were just talking about. Me and him were just talking about.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't have this one here too.
She was like, because you should have this one or whatever, like next week or a couple weeks from now.
We're gonna be the first. I think it was probably the first group that somebody. He probably has it on this too. And look, we just started this. We just had a kid too. Yo, the girlfriend had a great film too. Between the two, they're making like 200 bands.
what was he out here?
She didn't even like his first month. They had his daughter. Everything literally fell into place at the same time. He had his daughter and it started in the space.
I mean, those are things you have to do totally.
But how do I get in there?
Because we did it before we change the permission. Yeah. It's okay, this is just one test. Your future, all your future commits will be on and even with this, we will be able to change that into your back into yours.
Okay, that's all I know.
All right, so it's.
But that's more so when you get into the actual.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
We did it. So that'd be funny.
Anyone still have questions? We're on the same page?
Okay. Yeah, it's just like everything's cut up.
does like that. Right.
And it automatically saves.
He's great. He's great to respond.
Like you would share, there's like
He's
a
gonna
share
be
file
built out
example.
with support for
Yeah,
that.
you tap the person's email and they can work on it from their computer. So
His first job, I was
Okay, we're gonna talk about
depending on
so how should you
yeah,
hear
and a couple months in, the kids that they say the coders and get jobs, like they show me that. I'm helping these kids with what?
And then it's also pretty cool. After this, so you click show.
What happened is like
You just want to have a book window where you have to the side,
and then like after the successful first two classes, they didn't work out.
You want to still log in?
They got he had interviews at National and all that. Yeah, but at first they didn't take him. I don't know, I guess all the companies like saw how good the coders were and started offering everything. Apparently last class we had all the projects.
Alright guys, we're gonna keep talking about the Git process. So we just talked about how to creating a new repository and send that to GitHub. Right. So the process is firstly we do the git init, initialize the folder. Right, initialize it. So first, initialize the folder, and second one we do git add. You can do a dot here, means adding everything. Right. So third, it is adding to the stage area right now. And next thing we'll do is commit it. So third step is to git commit. Don't forget the dash M. Many students forgot it. And put your message here, right? Whatever message it is, leave some message to yourself, right? What you did in this commit. Right? And the fourth step, last step, is push that to GitHub. Just copy the 2 lines. Copy the 2 lines from GitHub. That's the whole process. Right? That's the whole process when you're trying to create a new repository. Right, four steps here. Every time we're trying to create a new repository, you're going to do this 4th step. Alright? So each step has its own function. The first one, initialize a folder. Second one, adding things to the stage area. Third one, commit your changes. The fourth one, send it to GitHub.
What is those 2 lines?
2 lines? Forgot that. Here. So when you create a new repository, and just give it any name. So 2 lines here. Right, it's 2 lines. So this 2 line also has its own meaning. This 2 lines is used to push an existing repository from the command line. This is what it does. And if you want to understand it, I can talk about it. Right, so the 2 lines code here basically doing 2 things as well. The first line says git remote and origin, and give the address here. Git remote and, that means we are trying to adding some folders, finding a folder with this particular repository. Right. So the origin here is a name. Git remote and origin and my folder and my local folder is just a name. And this address we change is the same thing as your address. We are doing this one in the Git bash. And we're doing this one in the Git bash. So
Can you scroll this up for a second?
scroll it up here. So we are doing it in the Git bash here. Right, so
How would use the first page?
huh?
The first page, I would use the first page.
First page.
Yeah.
Enter a name and a new. Any name you like. Hit a new green button on the bottom. Right? So we're basically copying this code into here. That means, remember, this one is targeting on your local folder. Right? Targeting on the local folder. So we are basically trying to see, we are trying to ending this GitHub repository into my folder. We're connecting through the connection to it. This is your own folder. This is GitHub repository. We're ending the repository into the folder. We're through the connection to it. That's the first thing here. The second thing is git push. -u origin master. -u means set up the upstream. That means every time after this, when you try to do a git push, you don't have to like retype like where you want to push it. It's just basically adding a default push address. We're gonna see that later. But this one basically just saying, right? So push my everything in my repository into this orange place we just added. Remember, we just keep it the name. We call this origin. And see, this one is push my code, and try everything into my origin, and push that into the main branch. Next branch is my branch. This one basically build a connection between my repository and my GitHub, and push my changes into it. Right, this is what this slash does. Yes.
First page, you have to use
Just the actual repositories, and both of them are just this is the one with the code. This one I have here is a new one I just created without any code. Once you push anything to it, you will see the same. So this you only need to copy the two lines when you create a new repository. This one thing that is step to create a new one. If you already have one, you don't have to do this whole step. We're going to talk about this for next day. Right? Yes.
I didn't put the dot on mine on step.
Yes.
I just put get add, and I didn't know it was supposed to put the dot there. It looked all right.
It looks all right?
What's the difference?
Okay. So what's the difference? So git end is a command to ending the file into stage area. We can end, for example, if I want to ending my, if I have a file called msymbol.txt, I want to end this, I can say git end msymbol.txt. That's going to end this one. And if we have another file, maybe called class dash node doc, I want to end that. I can say git and class node doc. That's going to be adding that into stage area. And what does git and doc does? It's adding everything in the folder. So if you have like 1,000 files, you want to add it at once, git add dot. Another way is git add start. So basically the same thing. Yeah, basically the same thing. We're usually using dot because it's easier to type. Right. So git add dot. Git add dot is adding everything in the folder. Alright, so that's a step to when you create a new repository and try to push your first commit into the GitHub. After that, like when second time, like when you make some changes and I want to push your changes to GitHub, or third time, fourth time, that's going to be much easier. So right now, let's go back to my repository just created. Let me see. Let me just make it smaller. It's too big. You can check all your repository in by clicking your icon here. Says your repositories. They're going to be all listed here. Git test is this is the one we just created. Right, this is the one we just created. So now for example, if I push it. Okay, I'm done with today's work. I'm close. Everything. And tomorrow when I come here, I'm getting to this file. I seem like okay, I want to update this file. For example, I don't like the title. I want to make it border, make it font size like bigger. Oops. Make it bigger. And maybe change the color into red. I made some changes. Okay, I want to update my changes, send those changes into GitHub. Because right now we just changed the font locally. We didn't send the change into GitHub. And I want to update it. So what do I do right now? So let me close this. Right, so this is my git test folder. You want to open the git bash again. Open git bash here again. Right, so want to update changes. First you're gonna do git add dot to ending all your new changes. And git commit -m again, and a message, give some message here. For example, I can say updated title, size, and color. Should leave some message for myself. Right, same process. And you don't have to copy the 2 lines again, because the connection between them are already built. So you just need to do git push. It's just gonna push all the changes for you. And now your GitHub is updated. If you go ahead check in your GitHub, refresh the page, it's gonna tell you you have 2 commits right now here. Right? You can see the number here will be increasing by 1, and it's gonna tell you when was the last commit here, 25 seconds ago. And the message you left is here: updated title, size, and color. Right? So if you want to update it, it's easier. Only 3 things you need to do. That's 3 steps. Just write it down. Update. Git hub repo. So it's gonna be 1 is git add dot. It's the same process. Git commit -m was your message. It's the same process as last time. And the 3rd step is just git push. All right. So your changes are pushed into the GitHub. I'll update it. So you only need to copy the 2 lines first time to build the connection. After that, the connection is built. All you need to do is just to git push your changes. Try it out. Right? Try it by yourself. See if you can update your repo and push that to GitHub. Yes. But you can just write something. Test it. Later we'll be using some other editor. We're going to use this.
So how you change that color again?
You can change anything you like, just for testing. Make it. You cannot change the color here. You change the color inside the file, and just here it's the message. It's not gonna change anything. You just see the message. Yeah. Once you change the file here, you're gonna redo the image. Yeah, here just start good with the commits. Not change anything. By changing anything, you have to go to the file itself.
Okay, thank you.
I guess everybody is doing this cupcakes or something. I don't know. That's just special.
You're saying you are not on the current branch. You're trying to change the history of the file, which is not allowed. It's like you already made the history and you want to go back to it and make some changes. Well, you can do that, but you have. If you're trying to say you have rewrite or something. Yes, you can, but it's going to use some other command. You haven't learned that yet.
Oh, that's just messy.
Like this one. So let's say here it's not the same master, so it's really not the risk.
So then,
Check out the risk. Yeah, we really just only the changes to risk. This is the first one that I have. So one header file is only we can reverse it. And yeah, we can. We have to go back, but the command check out is we use that only to check out the machine. Not to, but by check out you also save. Save, we just do a check out. Check out. See the message here. You cannot directly modify it. You have to without impacting any registration back to the thread. So that means you can do some experiment here. You cannot just directly using this one to replace your current one. To using the history to replace the current one, you have to use some other command. Yeah, it's not going to be checked out. We're going to teach you that. And really we don't do that. No, we didn't do it here. What we did here was that I have some files. I have some files inside my current one. I have something in my current one. So I have this thing in my current one. And I personal combination, right? So this is my I have this file here, and I want to
That's what I was saying. It's like Googled it. Why?
dash M.
Oh,
You can write like that. File.
but you can also get that.
Step 2.
Roofing dash.
Yeah, but what I change is the current file. So I click on that and check it. Try it again. Okay.
This is up there.
Make something real.
So last time why it did is because before you do this step, you do something that check out to all the program. You're not working on the next branch, you're working on the old branch. You're old branch. Yeah, it's not like the older branch, it's like the older version of the same branch. You cannot change the older version because that's already doesn't exist. Yes, you can go back, and that's going to be another command we use to go back. And we really do not go back. We just check the compare the current version and back version to what the new is. If I do the reverse changes, or maybe wrong. And if we just keep going back, the the whole working history is a mess. Because everyone is looking at different ways, because not able to control it. But the actual planning, it's harder. It's harder.
Oh, you're probably doing the same one. Keep trying to do the same thing. Same one, like same files. And that's what it says. My kid's birthday usually not happen.
Alright, so it's 2:30, we have 10 minutes break.
I guess pull it together.
So I'm making a new
But it's just like, hey, don't, like, it's not out there. You have to go look at it. So it's just like, without a promotion, shows that because the way I just found out about this last week. Okay. That's crazy. I found out about this maybe 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. And my boy, he was here. No, he wasn't here. Actually, yeah, he was here. I don't know why he had to be here. Because like his grandmother wasn't here. So it was like something else. He had to read my flight. I took a picture and sent it to him. That's cool. Yep, I sent that shit to my boys and all that. And so that's a lot of fact. That's a lot of fact. The other shit I sent to them guys is this thing here, which is like crazy. Really? It was like, oh, you probably understand, but you still need the assessment, so we'll be ready for next February, March. Oh, for this one. Yeah, they was like, I won't be there for this one, but you still take the assessment. Like you were too late, right? Yeah. And then it was just like, yeah, somebody called me Friday, somebody didn't come, so just hit the spot over and I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, check it out. It's like, it's highly spot that I can do. He's a position for, that's what I'm saying, man. 2 years experience, full stack, JavaScript engineer. I know this one says 10 years experience, but hey, if I start now, yeah, if I start now, it's all right. Full stack, C, sharp, we're not talking about the money, but other things, so it's like, that's what the, so hackathon, basically how they pitched it was, in the beginning it was just like, there's courses and, it's basically like, it's not for the weak, not for the dropouts, and try to do it as fast paced as possible, because, when you get things, or when you're about to move into jobs, you're going about kids who were in school for 4 years, or that they kind of pull them into like some boot camp, not boot camp, but summer classes, like class programs and stuff, and then it was just like, so one of the kids actually,
Either of you Reggie?
yeah, Reggie.
Downstairs, the lady needs your ID machines.
Alright.
Probably because of the car.
Wait, what?
Probably because of the car. I'm just guessing, but I don't know.
But yeah, it's crazy, yo. This shit, yeah, I don't know very much for the brand. He said how much all the kids made coming out of the hackathon. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
arts.
yesterday the guy here, he was like, here, go 0 to 60. Over there, go to 100 really fast.
Yeah.
For the, excuse me?
It's empty.
And I'll be able to, thank you.
Sure.
So the reason it has a problem is because right now in your GitHub you have a new test document, and in here you have another file. Good blocks down here. So basically the differences they have no reason yet. So at all, just get connected to another folder. Because the key is not finding there's any similarity or any like a wait this is something we have here. I'm finding the same. Not right. And we actually do
When you go to print it, put it on portrait so it looks like you're on a piece of paper. Right now, you want to print it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, you can. So you go to like I cannot find any but we can always do a dash and so once you do it, so you take care of your applications. So it will give me the old files, and I don't want to do it. I just want to get one change. Like any extension. But usually when we launch it, we're always just working on the same project, not going to add a new one, but it's a change. In any case, it's that we can
Yeah, that's all.
Alright guys, we'll have a last thing to talk about, and then I can give you some time to practice on all the things we talked today. So we just talked about how to create a new one and how to update it. We can update it any times as we want, as many times as we want. And so how do we download the file? Download the things on GitHub. For example, maybe today you go back to home, open your own PC, and you want to working on the same project. How do we download it from the GitHub? Right? So that's something we need to know. So now I'm going to try to pretend this is my home computer, right? I'm going to delete this thing. This is my home computer. I don't have anything inside here. I'm downloaded from the GitHub. How do I do it? Of course, you're going to need to install the Git on your home computer. I don't think you have that thing there, right? Google the Git and go to the here to download that software. If you do not have it, right, there's a download button here. Click at that, it's gonna download it, and just waiting for that to be done, and keep clicking next. It's gonna install it for you. Right, now open that. It's gonna open the window here. Here, and keep clicking next. Just go ahead to. It's gonna process everything to install it. I already have it here, so I don't have to do it again. And once you install that, you should be able to find the Git bash when you right click on the screen. Right, should have the Git bash here.
Is that a quick install, like 3 minutes?
Maybe 1 minute. Yeah, it's very quick. It's very small, a tiny and yeah, it's like a 40 megabytes. Yeah, it's very tiny. So yeah, so once you have that, let's go back. We need to log into our GitHub, looking for the files we want. Right, so let's go to open the Google again. Let's go to the GitHub. I search for GitHub, and if you haven't logged in, you're gonna have to. You're gonna see the page like this one. You're gonna go to this one, and we're gonna go ahead and click on sign in. So to sign in, right? So log into your account. Enter your email. Enter your password here. Go ahead, sign in. I can see the screen like this. Well, no matter maybe not this one, but no matter which screen you have, you're definitely going to have a same navbar on the top. You can go ahead, click on your icon on the top right corner, and choosing your repositories. That's going to be all your projects listed in here. All the projects you have, and you can choose which one you want to download. Right, you can choose which one to download, and you may only have one because we just created a Git test today. Click on that. Okay, I want to download this file into my own computer. So to do that, we'll do just one step. Copy the URL here on the top, all the way to the top. Copy this one. Right, copy this URL here on the top. Right, so and then go back to here. We'll do git one command, clone, and right click, paste it here, and hit enter. You see the git test folder is created, and my item is inside here. That's the place where we left off. Right, so just one command, git clone, it will make a clone of it. And now I'm at home. I can keep working my stuff. Right, so I'm at home. Let me work something. Maybe I want to change the color of this one into another color. Let's make it blue. Right, I'm keeping changing the title, kind of like a. Right, so make it a little bit different. Make it change it to Times New Roman. Have fun with some fonts. Just change some style. Right. So now I want to save my stuff. I'm at home, right? I want to save my stuff. It's the same process. So it's just git bash here. It's going to be git add dot git commit -m and updated style of the file. Change the style of it. And git push, and my stuff is pushed to GitHub again. Right, so if you check GitHub, that's just up to date to the latest version. It says update the style on the file, actually of the file, and which is updated 13 seconds ago. Right, so that's how you download it, which is git clone. Space to write it, but it's just one step. Git clone and copy the URL address of it. Git clone the URL address, the address on the top, the link on top. It's download from GitHub. Right, you can try to download any folder, not only your folder. You can actually download any other's project. Like if I search for someone, like Peter, I guess there's going to be a lot of Peter users. Actually, I don't have. Oh no, here Peter. Search for Peter. Yeah. So like this Peter. Check his repository, and this here is something I want to download from him. Well, I cannot like publish it saying this is done by me, but I can download it to have some fun to try it by myself at home. So I can just go ahead and copy this address here and do a git clone. Actually, not here. This is in my current folder. I'm gonna go back to desktop. Right, this is on the desktop. I'm gonna do it here. Git clone and paste this in here. Oops. Oh, I didn't copy the correct one. I just somehow copied this here. So copy the correct address, this one here. Copy that and paste it here. You see, I just copied his code inside here. Learning. You see, all his stuff is inside right now. And I can do whatever I want. I can just open his file and make some changes I want. Like I can make any changes I want. But I cannot push it back because I don't have permission to push it to his repository. I can only have some fun by myself. I cannot push it back to his repository. That's something we're gonna teach later, like how to ask permissions from others and show my code to him to ask for permission if they want to accept our changes. I'll talk about that in the future, but just let you know you'll be able to clone any project in the GitHub into your own computer to try it or to test it. Right? It's just git clone, just one command. And if it's your own code, you can just update it and by doing git add, git commit, and git push again. Right? So, but here comes another problem. So, let me see. Let me make this. Okay. So think about. Let me just create two folders. This is home. This is at M symbol, right? Let's assume there's two computers. Right. On the left, that's my home computer. On the right is my M symbol computer, right? So let's go to the GitHub to download the my own code. Where is my here? Let's just open the browser here. Go to the GitHub. My repositories. Right, so let's copy the URL here. So I'm just go back to my home. Let's go do a git clone to make a copy in my home computer. And I also need a copy at my home and in my M symbol computer. There are two different computers. So right now, okay, I have two copies. They're both same, right? They both are up to date. So what if I update something in my home computer? Like right now, the title is blue. I want to change that into red. So I update my home computer. And now I want to push my changes. Let's git bash here. Remember the step to push changes? Git add dot git commit change title color again and git push, right? Push changes to GitHub. So if you check GitHub, the changes are made. But when you go back to tomorrow, when you come back to school, come back to M symbol, you check your file inside M symbol, it won't be updated. It's still the blue. How do I update it? With the latest changes. That's not latest versions. I know it. I want to update it to latest version online. So yes, you can delete that and clone it again, but it kind of like a waste of time. Like clone, right? So an easier way is right-click inside here, git bash. A command is called git pull. We can push, so we can pull. It will pull all the latest changes online to your local computer. Once you pull it, you open it again, you will see it actually updated to latest version. Right? So let me do it again. Right? So we have two computers. Right now they are at the same version. The left one is computer one is at home. The second one is at msymbol and in the lab here. Right? So maybe in msymbol here I made some changes. Like I want to change this title. Like I want to change it to msymbol class notes. Right? I change this title. And okay, that's my today's work. I did a lot today. And I want to update my changes. So git add dot git commit -m change title and git push my changes. Right, so my GitHub is updated, but the file in my home computer is still the old version. It says an A to Z index of index blah 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 blah. Right, so I want to update this one. I want to sync this with my GitHub, getting my latest code, getting my latest files or documents. Right, I want getting my latest stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, click git bash here, and do a git pull to getting my latest stuff.
So each time you're home,
you do a git pull.
You pull.
Yeah, every time you want to bring something from cloud, from GitHub to your local home, do git pull. Every time you want to push something up, do a push. So push, pull.
Save it.
Yeah, push is to save, pull is to load.
Okay.
Hope that makes sense. Yeah. And yeah, don't worry if you cannot remember it, because we're gonna do it a lot of times, every day. So every day, like before you leave here, I'm gonna warn you. Please push your changes. Please, and every day when you come back from home, if you update something, don't forget to pull it. Even if you forget to pull it, and you made some changes, like right now they have two different versions, and next time we try to push it, I'm gonna tell you, seems like the two history cannot be matched to each other. Please pull the changes first before you push the next one. They're gonna force you to pull first. So don't worry about it if you make a mistake. We can always get it back. This is why we're having the version control. So if anything out of control, we can just go back to the first version, or just somehow we can fix it, right? Yeah.
Quick question. Is the file location how the bash knows what to pull?
It will pull everything, every different thing. But the Git is so smart. It won't just you have so many files. If you have 1,000 files, it won't download 1,000 files 1,000 times. It's just only going to checking the difference. It knows what is different. Maybe you have 900 files locally, have 1,000 files online. Only download the new 100 files. It won't just update everything. Just checking the difference and download things it needed.
Okay.
All right, so that's basically all the things we need to talk today. And you can try to create a new repository, adding something there, and then push it to GitHub. See if that works. If that works, update it, and push it again, and then delete it. Try to clone one from GitHub. Make sure you can do the whole process. So in the future, when you need, you will be able to repeat the whole process again. Right? So let me know if you have any question. I help you with that. And you can still go back to watch the videos in the curriculum, because he's going to sing the same thing but in another way. Right? You can still use the video. You don't have to finish the whole video. I think that from lesson 1 to lesson 4 or lesson 5, is basically talking about what we need to know. Just make sure you can do those things I put on the whiteboard.
Which lessons?
If you go back to the index, say create a repo, which is the first one. Review the repo history. I think it's something you can check to launch the history. And add commits, add, and you don't have to check this. That's one. Yeah, you can check that. It's not required. Basically, it's the same thing, but it gives you another perspective.
Thank you.
Sure. Yeah.
you don't have to add any email address here. So did you? It's still unverified. So you received your email, right? So resend the email, then check the email address to receive it. No more. Yeah, click on that. Yeah. Click on the verify. Go down to it. Yeah, verify email address. Click on that. And to verify, you need to log in here, enter your username and the password of the GitHub. Alright. Yeah, try it.
That's what I wrote.
Yeah, try it. Try to sign in with it. Yeah, you just sign in with on the phone. Yeah, you sign in on the phone.
Your username.
Sure. Yeah, if you're sure that's correct, just go ahead and sign in here. And that's it. Yeah.
So you know how we have these apps launched? I'm not talking about you guys download the
Because there's only one step, which is git clone.
You don't copy the URL first.
Sure. Because
You
git
would
clone.
copy the URL,
Yeah.
paste it, and then git clone.
No, just git clone that and then paste. Git clone space and then paste the URL there. Yeah, I can write it down here.
Yeah, that's what I want to try.
Sure. Let me just rewrite the whole thing to make sure it's.
So we didn't have to follow the git clone.
Why? It is git clone space and the URL.
So please what I have.
Yeah.
If you paste the information again,
Okay.
paste.
Yeah, I can say paste there because otherwise people are gonna write paste there.
No.
Yeah.
Paste the URL.
Yeah, paste the URL there. Yes. Thank you.
That's what it's not catching on.
Yes.
Question?
Mm-hmm.
So our plans change a little range from the
So the reason it didn't work is because you're trying to change it on history of the file. It's not the current version of it. Because I can see here it's not seeing master. It's kind of like the back version, the first version and second version. Yeah. So I think we can say git push origin. I'll push it to master. I'm not sure if you can do that. Not do that. You don't have to. It's basically if we want to do that, yes, we can. We can force it. Actually, you have to force it. Like I want to using the old version to replace the new version. But usually we don't do that. We only change the latest version. Yeah, but yes, you can. If you do that, it's going to force it to be pushed. Okay, by dash f. And it says I will push it to the to orange, basically to my GitHub, and master is branch name, main branch, and we want to switch back to the master branch, the GitHub master. I'm going to switch back to my original master branch. This is my original branch, and if you want to make changes, we usually make changes to the latest version. And yes, we can always report to my old version, but we haven't teach about that yet. Yeah, we're gonna cover that in the future. That sometimes when we make some mistake, we want to go back to current version. Usually we don't have to do that. The manager will manage that.
So I wanted to take all of these out.
Just go ahead, delete, and make a new version.
And make a new version.
New version. Yes. New one. This is okay. Delete those files.
So then just do the git commit.
Yeah, git add community push, and the new version is made. That's going to be the latest version. And commit double M. And this one delete it, and then go to push to again. That's it. And if you want to do some update again, just keep updating it and keep recording it.
No problem.
Okay. I think I got it now. They simply want how to get back to the verification.
Still don't say that it's a foreign file. Yeah, let's see. Enter the verification code. 004068. Okay, so actually let's do that here. It's maybe easier. This is your email. Okay, so let's verify. Let's verify it. Email just verified. So let's see. Okay, see that it's done.
Okay,
It's
done.
verified.
Yeah.
So now we are able to create new repositories. And here's don't have any repositories. Go ahead and new and give it a name to it. Any name you like, just going to be the name of this project. You can see like it's a test, test or test anything. Any name you like. But just because it's just contains test purpose. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.